was in secondary school, I used to be an athlete too. But over time, as my big girl things, I stopped. But guys, that day, man, I ran, I ran. Jesus, I ran. Hello, guys. You're welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about just anything and everything. Here, you learn, smile, and laugh. Let's go straight into it. I'm sure you're missing me already. This is the legal Pepe. Hello everyone, you're welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is the Lego Pepe, and here we talk about just anything and everything. So, if you are just watching me for the first time, please ensure you subscribe before leaving. Don't just subscribe, tell your friends about this YouTube channel because this is a channel where you cannot afford not to be part of. So, today I'm going to be talking about I'm embarrassed too because what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, I'm going to be talking about traveling during this COVID season. I'll be telling you the embarrassing story of how I almost missed my flight. Please don't tell anybody. Don't tell my parents. Okay, I'll be telling you about how I almost missed my flight. I'll be telling you about what to expect when traveling during this season and every little gist. So let's just dive right into it. So where would I begin from now? Okay, I of course I booked my flight and I booked my flight. As I booked, I the payment declined. So since the payment declined, I just assumed that it was not successful. After some minutes, I was debited. So the payment was not successful, yet I was debited. So I went through all the old hassles of going to the bank the next day to make my complaint, and I was told to hold on and everything. And because I traveled during this salad break, um, the tickets were getting filled up and sold out. So of course, I really needed to book. So I booked again. So because I thought the first time I booked, since it was not successful, they would refund my money back. Only for me to now get two booking numbers. So in actual fact, I was booked twice on the same day at the same time. Okay, so I called their customer care, sent messages, um, mails. There was no response. So okay, I just said okay, no problem. The day I was to travel, I would go and of course make a complaint. So they will schedule one flight. Maybe I'll use that for the return, and I'll go with one. I didn't knew that my village people were after me. Oh. So guys, my flight was for 8:30 a.m. I arrived at the airport by 7:30 a.m. Now ordinarily that's good timing because if you arrive 7:30, that's like 1 hour before. So there should have been no issues. But these are not ordinary times. To my greatest shock, the processes and procedures to even enter inside the airport see if you have COVID the procedure that you pass through in the airport even before entering the airport the COVID will run out of your body immediately. But that's not what delayed me. What delayed me was the fact that if you see the queue, like five lines of you saw the queue, like five lines, very long. I don't know if it's because of the salad break. I don't even know what caused it, but okay, I'll be sharing. I took some videos of the procedures that we encountered, so you understand better what I'm saying. So I just said better. I'm speaking English. Oh. Okay, so you understand better what I'm saying. Like the procedures, eh? Hey, you cannot have COVID though. You cannot even afford to have COVID with the procedures. Even when they were trying to test my temperature, the thing was not working. They were not. They said remove your hair. I said please don't. Nothing can make me miss that flight. Later did I know that I actually should I even say I missed the flight? Okay, let me continue. So after the whole processes and procedures to enter inside the airport, by the time I reached the boarding line, they said they said I missed my flight basically that I can't board, and that was about after 8:05. See, let me just say, if you see any girl in Nnamdi Azikiwe airport that was crying, it was me. I started crying, like because it was one thing to miss one flight. I didn't just miss one flight. I missed the two flights because, as I said earlier, I had paid for two flights, and I will not even say I even paid for the two flights. Someone special even paid for someone special even paid for one. So I had practically missed two flights in one day, and I actually had no money again. I just started crying. I was crying. The man was like, okay, there were lots of airport officials. One of them, a man, I was like, fine girl, come now, how can you cry? I started crying. I'm like, you don't understand. Because I really needed to be home. I really needed to be home. And I now explained to him how I paid for flight twice, and now I'm now missing it. He was not telling me that, see, this COVID period, things have changed. You have to come very early. By the way, please, if you are traveling, please go earlier than normal. Like, no kidding. If not, so the guy was like, there's nothing he can do. That the the boarding, they've closed boarding. Kai, I was crying. I was crying. I was crying. I was crying. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what else to do. Just to cry, man. Then he came to meet me, the airport official, the man, and he was like, "He had never done this for anyone before." He was like, "I never done this for anybody before, but it's gonna help me out." Then he loaded my luggage, and he was like, "Just start running, just start running because we have closed body." So, guys, oh, when I was in secondary school, I used to be an athlete too. But over time, as my big girl things, I stopped. But guys, that day, man, I ran, I ran. Jesus, I ran because I needed to. I needed not to mess up the little opportunity I was given. Guys, my running paid off because, in short, even when I was checking my hand luggage, there was still a queue. This time, I said, please, please, let me just check it, let me check it. Then they allowed me. Then, as I was walking, sorry, I was not walking, it was a lie, let me lie. I was running. As I was running, and I heard, suddenly, a Daisy, your plane is waiting for you. Yeah! Okay, let me explain what happened, guys. They had finished boarding. They had finished boarding. The only thing remaining for them was to fly. Only for that man to help me out. Then he made a call to the pilot to, I don't know if it's the pilot, I don't know, either to the pilot or to the, basically to the person controlling the flying and everything, to hold on. So guys, oh shit, you don't know what I'm talking about. The legit waited for Pepe to fly with them. Like when I came, when I landed, like when I reached the when I reached the airport, even the staff, they were all like, "Are you okay? What's going? What happened? You didn't forget what happened?" I didn't even know what to say. I was just panting, but I was so grateful to that man, to God first of all, at least for bringing that man my way, because I don't even know who he is. I'm really grateful. I'm so like I was really grateful. I still am really grateful because if not for him, I don't even know what I'll be talking about. So that was my travel experience. And of course, I arrived safely and soundly. So this is me just telling you first off, before taking you through the procedures, please ensure you go early, early, and I'm not joking. Like ensure you go very early, not 1 hour before. If you can go 2 hours before, it's perfect because you really don't know what you're gonna meet there. So as you enter the airport, the first thing they will do is to sanitize your bags. There was a queue for that. I couldn't capture that. Then after which there was another queue to wash your hands. And okay, after the washing of the hands, there was a very long queue, which is this for the checking of our temperature. After that, then we boarded, and of course, this is the entry. You can see the old social distancing thing. Yeah. Then we arrived Lagos. That's Murtala Mohammed Airport, and that was it. Yeah. Okay. So you see my bag. You see the tag, last bag, because my bag was actually the last, as I told you. So that's how the processes were. So guys, that's it about my travel experience. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Ensure you share this video. Tell your friends to come and watch this video. Tell your enemies. I don't care. Tell your enemy. Just tell anybody to come and watch this YouTube video. And please, if you have not still subscribed, what do you want me to use to beg you? Anything, I'm gonna beg you, but please subscribe and you can even hit the bell notification so you get notified when I post beautiful videos like this. Thank you so much to every of my subscribers. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for believing in Pepe. All right, guys. Bye. Till next week.